I am at New York Comic Con. I apologize for not twitching earlier because, yeah, busy. So much to do, but we are all set up. As you see behind me, I've got my new stabilizer. I've got all sorts of things going on. Super, super excited. Yeah, and, oh, I know, it should pick me up, but yeah. Hey, so I have Doug with me, and I'm gonna pass the camera off to Doug. And he's going to take you on a tour of New York Comic Con. So I will see you guys later. Goodbye. So there you go.
Okay.
And remember how to flip it around, right? Awesome.
Yep. Well, hi, everybody. This is going to be fun. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to walk around. We are in aisle 2500, if anyone is at all interested in coming to see us. I'm going to try to do this and not run into anyone because, as you will be able to see, well, as you can see behind me, above me, it is quite busy. And it's Thursday, so it's Thursday, it's, well, you know what time it is. You're watching this live. And we're in kind of the back corner of the convention center. We are at the Javits Center on Manhattan. Midtown Manhattan, I believe. I'm not real sure. It's my first time in New York, so all of the uptown, downtown, midtown type of things, not that familiar with. But you're not interested in my adventures in New York for the first time. So here we are. Coming down, we've got various aisles. We've got all kinds of fun stuff. Let's see if I can get, there we go. We've got mystery box vendors, food vendors, people who are looking at me funny, but that's normal for me. Hi.
How are you?
Nice teeth. I'm good. Would you mind talking to me on Twitch for just a moment? All right. This young lady is?
I'm Cass.
Is Kat, okay. And Kat, what is here at your booth?
We are the Great American Gothic, so we do custom-made vampire things, we do nerdy flasks, we do leather-wrapped tankards and goblets, we do steampunk goggles, drinking horns, all kinds of really awesome fun things.
Fantastic! And let's get a quick pan of her booth. There you go. I like the leather-wrapped tankards. I will probably be back when I am done. Fantastic.
How about taking cards?
I will. So, all right. Thank you very much. Like the teeth.
Thank you. We make those here, actually.
All right.
You can get your very own custom-made pair of vampire fangs.
Well, I had mine filed off that I was born with, so.
Well, then you can get a replacement pair. They can be longer and pointier.
Well, that's true. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome here.
All right. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to walk down the aisle here. We're still working out this little gimbal setup. I'm not. There we are. And we're getting to get an aisle crossing. We have to be careful with that. And we'll go back through here. We'll get back over my shoulder. Looks like we've got somebody out there in Twitch land who's watching. Hello. Which, let me see if I can do a pan here of the whole thing. Tell you what, let me get over where I can not block the flow of traffic. And I'll give you an idea of what we're looking at here. Oh, looks like we got a blank spot coming up. Hello. Walking around this, doing my impression of the Statue of Liberty, which is apropos, given that we're in New York. Okay. So we got a little bit of a hiatus here. I'm going to go ahead and spin this around. You can see this is a very large show. We'll go back around like this. Come over here. And this is exactly one exhibit hall out of multiple exhibit halls. Oh, I see what I'm, okay. Sorry guys, we're just trying to get this trying to get the orientation right here. Well, we'll figure it out. Hello. Oh. Well, there you can see the Javits Center. Oh, why did I go to the roof? I don't know.
We were all texting.
There we go. Now we're getting things a little more squared away. And you can see plenty of vendors. And we're walking through the vendor hall here. This is mostly the vendor area. See if I can get back on me, because everybody wants to see me, right? Okay. Again, gonna try to find a spot here. This goofy camera is not really behaving itself. More emotes. I'm trying, man. Calm down. Okay. All right. Still trying to figure this out. I tell you what, I may go and find Tony again, because this isn't exactly working the way she said it was. But we'll figure it out sooner or later. So bear with me, y'all. While I'm walking, we are down aisle 23. We are very busy. Stream sounds good. Okay, thanks, Mikey. Good.
Okay. Do you like it or no?
Well, we have a gender bent robin right there. That doesn't bother me a bit. There we go. We'll tilt that up.
All the double X.
Okay, lots and lots of t-shirt booths. And not a single 4XLT among them, I'll guarantee you. It's all right. The t-shirt manufacturers who are here represented, I have made the plea. There you can see the giant wall of t-shirts. Why is that going down? Stop going down. There we go. There we are. We'll get back off of me. This is actually harder than it looks to keep a running commentary, show you guys all the fun stuff, and not run into anybody. But I'm going to go back and I'm going to have Tony show me how to switch to the front camera, because you don't want to see what's behind me, you want to see what's in front of me. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm just gonna slide right through there. There we go.
That's exactly what mine looks like.
Okay, mental note. Don't move around the back. Lots of line for the food booths. Okay. Well, here we are back at the Quilt Hacker, or the Craft Hackers booth. Hey, Tony. Can you show me how to switch to the front camera again? I can't seem to get...
Okay, stop. I'm going to tell you right now. Settings.
But there's no menu on the screen.
There is a menu on the screen.
I can't see the menu on the screen. Tony's back.
Right
Hi,
here.
there she is.
So, menu on this, you have to push the screen. Where's
I did.
Oh, that's
See?
weird.
It's not doing anything.
Oh. All right, so you have to stop the stream and start it again.
I don't know how to do that.
All right.
Okay, folks, we'll be back in just a minute.
No,
Stick with
there
it.
should be a
Okay.
way. Here, can you hold this?
I can hold that.
Because we need to start and stop. Okay, megahertz, it's got that. There it is.
Oh, you got to scroll
You have to
up.
scroll up. Okay, so
Okay.
let's do right there in the bottom left-hand corner. Now you flipped it.
Oh.
Okay, and then you push that down in order to go down. Okay?
That's
So you
exactly
flip
what
it.
I was looking for. Okay, cool.
got it?
All right, everybody. Now that we got our minor technical difficulty taken care of, let's go ahead and try this again. We're going to go through and we'll show you what's happening as we walk through the Comic Convention, Comic-Con New York City. Okay. That other little tidbit was just a warm-up. Now this is the real Twitch cast that's starting right now. And you see all of these wonderful people. Tony looks like Froggy G. Well, I'm not really sure who Froggy G is, but I hope that's a compliment. And I'm going to assume that it is. You know, because you know what they say about assumptions. Assumptions are the mother of all foul-ups. All right. Here we can see there's a line for something. I'm betting I'm not real sure what that is. But it's a line. That's a line that I'm going to skip. Okay, here we go. We have the giant Wallow t-shirts. You can see I don't know how they set that up, but holy buckets. And then you can go into that booth and they have even more t-shirts. T-shirts and t-shirts and t-shirts. There's the young lady who is the gender-bent Robin. Very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, not that.
Fair number of cosplayers at the convention. Again, not a big surprise. Convention and cosplay go together like peas and carrots. Believe it or not, everybody, I do have an undergrad degree in broadcasting, so you would think that I can sit here and ramble on and on and on. And I'm not doing half bad. Okay, right here we've got the booth of J. Scott Campbell, a very, very well-known, very talented comic artist. He is very good at what he does. And then we'll move on. I would like to get a word with him, but these guys are here, to do business, so I don't want to interrupt them. And once they get rolling, here's the Disney Publishing Worldwide booth. Looks like they've got a good crowd. Everybody's got a good crowd here. The Moleskine, or Moleskin, or however you choose to pronounce it, they have a presence here. Deadpool. Yeah. So now I think I figured out why Tony asked me to do this. So I can get a nice vantage point above everybody, whilst hopefully not running into anyone. Which, by the way, if anybody sees anything or notices anything out of the corner of the feed or any such thing, by all means, give me a shout out and I will do my best to back up or go back. There is a bit of a delay, so I may not see it right away. And then we're at the end of that row, which, probably the most important location at the convention, the restrooms. And anyone who's ever been to a convention, you know exactly what I mean. Okay, let's see what we got here. Apparently somebody's been over the garden wall. I'm not sure. It's fun. Penguin Random House. This looks like kind of a publishing aisle. This is kind of cool. Random House audiobooks. Hello, ladies. Then we come over here, and we've got the Doubleday Publishing Group. I stopped and talked to these ladies earlier. Hello, ladies. And they have. Would you like to take 30 seconds? And I'm doing a Twitch. You wouldn't? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll move it away. All good. Have a good convention. All right. Yeah, that's actually unfair to do to somebody in a live stream. We won't do that. We'll just walk through. Check, see. Oh, hi, hey, USA Chan. I'm sorry, I just noticed USA Chan has joined us. Hello. Again, if there's anything you'd like to see, I will try to seek it out or go back and find it. Hello. Yep, this is definitely the publisher's aisle as opposed to like a vendor. Although I'm sure they would probably sell you something if they wanted to. I'm sorry for the camera's tilted at about of a 10-degree angle. It's a bit weird. I'm going to take some time tonight and go through the detailed instructions on this gimbal. We're using a handheld gimbal rig to keep, me from walking through here and being bouncy and jumpy, but that's okay. Just the easy way to fix it is turn your monitors at a 10-degree angle, or just tilt your head. We'll get it fixed very soon. Oh, here comes a fetching young lass in a Wonder Woman costume. There we go. Wonder Woman is really quite popular. What line is this the end of?
Scorpion Comics.
Ah, okay.
That actually is real.
Fantastic. I'm sorry?
That's what we're doing.
Sorry, I'm hearing the voices again, apparently. Alright. We're slid in behind a Harley Quinn there. Oh, let's see. Okay, and understand I am not completely versed in all forms of cosplay / fandom / comics / So if I happen to make a comment about a cosplayer and you know for a fact that is not what they are cosplaying, by all means, feel free to correct me. I learned the hard way a couple days ago that I am not an expert on everything. So, as a result, I don't claim to be an expert on everything. So, we're going to move past probably a zombie bride. Hello. I feel like a salmon. We're just swimming upstream. Once again, take a moment or two to, like I need to remind you, but again, I have a degree in broadcasting, so I do this. This is the Quilt Tony Twitch channel. I am guest Twitcher Doug. Ooh, hey, look at that. Lemon shake-up. So we'll be coming back here. Okay. You tilt up a little bit. I want to show you these guys. Superhuman Streetwear. They do pop culture themed, custom made clothing for both cosplay and everyday use. I did check out some of their wares earlier, and it is built for everyday use. It's quite nice. And if they don't have something that you like, you can go to their website. Not that I'm, promoting other people's websites, but one hand washes the other. And if there's something you see but they don't carry it in your size, they will tell you what measurements they need, and they will make it for you. I did not ask how much that would cost, but frankly, if you do need to ask that, well, let's just say custom handmade leather one-off goods are not $19.95, but I think you guys could probably figure that one out for yourselves. Excuse me. Loving this tour. You'll be there. So, well, great. Okay, Mama Rico, by all means, we are in aisle 2500. We are at the very end in the corner booth. Say hi to the people. Tasty Peach Studio is the booth. Oh, say hi to the people in the booth on the right. I'll try to swing back around. Here's the. Let me step out of the way here. Again, trying to stay cognizant of other goers. The Alex Ross presence has a very large presence here in this hall. So if you're a big Alex Ross fan, there's the place to be right there. And we've got lines forming up to go to different various celebrities. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Letting Star Fox through there. All right. Okay, I got that wrong. All right. Yeah, she gave me a dirty look, so it's probably not Star Fox. I don't know. Like I said, I am not going to claim to be an expert. Okay. If anybody wants me to go through the Alex Ross display, just chime in. I'll try to do what I can. Check. I'll stop by. Fantastic. Okay, we really would love to see you there, Mama Rice. Mama Rico. Okay, sorry. I'm old and I've got to take my glasses off to read that chat. It's tiny. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Doing a little Twitch streaming. Okay. Alrighty. We're just keep going through the crowd. Okay. Some more young ladies here cosplaying. Not entirely sure, so I'm not going to speculate on that one. Probably for the best. Another booth, Monarch Comics, I believe.
Thanks so much. Take care.
HarperCollins children's books. If you're a big HarperCollins fan, that's where they are. Oh, and they are on both sides of the aisle. Okay, they got a fairly impressive presence. Excuse me, I'm so very sorry. And some more comic artists, comic publishers, fantasy publishers. Yeah, this side of the convention seems to be the publishing side. I think we got another chat come in here. Let me take a look. If we reach 5 followers. Oh, yes, the Pound of Scraps. I'm not 100% sure how we're going to do the Pound of Scraps giveaway if we get to that point. Tony may have to review this stream, and we may have to get the, if we get that, whoever the winner is, we may have to choose it at a later date. Or it's entirely possible that we may forego the pound of scrap giveaway on this one. I don't know. Please, nobody hold me to that, because I am not the one to make that call. Here is this is a Star Wars display, quite a large one there. I'm not going anywhere near that though. That's the very definition of throng of people.
We did get a laugh out of it.
Oh, wow. More cosplayers. Got a lovely slice of America and really the world in here today. Another big booth there for Boom Studios. Looks like Power Rangers and things of that nature. I was told by a friend of mine that I needed to seek out the Troma Films booth, which I may do that. I'm not going to do that now with the tour. But we are just kind of going up and down the aisles. I think we're getting out of the vendor craft areas and really getting into more of the larger commercial booths now, which is cool. That's fun. I don't know, some of these I'm not going to be familiar with.
I'm good.
Got a Handmaid right there from The Handmaid's Tale, which if you have not watched that yet, it is fantastic. It is whatever awards it's going to win, it has more than earned them. Okay. And then if you excuse me, thank you. Here's another one of the big giant mega booths. It appears we have Chevrolet here, which generally I'm not a big Chevrolet fan, but they've got some interesting wraps on some of these cars. I'll show you. We've got the Injustice. What is this thing? I don't know. I don't know Chevys. But there's a very interesting vinyl wrap on this particular Equinox. There it is. Okay. So we got that. And then next to it is the Wonder Woman Corvette Grand Sport, which is quite interesting. We'll get away from there so people can see it. Interesting little tidbit for any of you out there who give a hoot about cars. There's an Australian company that the engine that is in this Corvette, they have hand-built a V12 variant of that engine. So, but yeah, this is the point where Tony would smack me for talking car geek stuff on her Twitch channel. I have my own Twitch channel that I will probably be doing my own car geek stuff on. This is I believe this is a Volt with the Flash on it, which it's a Flash wrap. That would not surprise me in the slightest. Yep, pretty interesting. I would drive that, even though it is Chevy. I don't get too worked up about brands anymore. They all break down. I've had trouble with Fords. I've had trouble with Chevys. I've had trouble with Dodges. But again, getting into car geek stuff, which is not what we're here for. We're here for other geek stuff. But you know, geekdoms cross lines all the time. I think I might have just figured out why the camera's crooked in the mount, but I'll fix that later. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, another big. Everyone worship the giant inflated dog in the sky. Look at that. Okay. That's pretty cool. Whoop. Go ahead, please. Sorry. Yes, my efforts to try to not run into people are only moderately successful at this point. But we're doing our best. American Tourister with a line of Star Wars Lucasfilm. Man, that's...
Thank you for letting me.
If somebody would have told me American Tourister would have a booth here, I would never have believed them. But there they were, right there. That's really kind of cool. Hey, it's Comic-Con. It's New York Comic-Con. Everybody comes to New York. Got some more cosplay. Nice couple having an evening, having a day out. That's nice. Oh, somebody brought a ladder and a megaphone. I believe we've got a Rick cosplay. Either that or somebody is storing their uneaten cotton candy on their head. I'm going to go with Rick cosplay myself. Of Rick and Morty. If you needed that explained to you. And as you can see, we are starting to get into crowd. Yes. All right. Yeah. Sorry, I had to stop rambling for a moment there. I was trying not to run into somebody, which is more difficult than it looks, quite frankly. I'm going to step out here because I want to get this guy, the hatware guy, the Mad Hatter here. Pretty sure this guy was in New Orleans a year or two ago when we were there. Got a hell of a presentation and a booth set up. And he'll stand there and bring customers in all weekend long. I remember in New Orleans, I don't think I ever saw him when he wasn't on that little stand there. So it's quite impressive, really. Okay. All right, so we're going to move on down here. All right. A few more vendors, some more t-shirt sales. All right. Another t-shirt vendor. We got one there that says sarcasm. Learn it, live it, love it. I might stop and buy that t-shirt if I thought for a moment they had it in a 4XLT. Which, for all of the t-shirt manufacturers out there, please make note. Geeks come in all shapes and sizes. Some of us are 4XLTs. Make a note. Okay. Up ahead, you probably can see it there in the distance, is the Dark Horse Comics stand, booth, book seller, book publisher, comic book publisher, Dark Horse. There's another Rick. I have a feeling Rick from Rick and Morty is going to be a very popular cosplay this year. I can tell you Wonder Woman is.
So even if we walk straight out tonight, that might be right there. We could do that. Yeah, and then we could.
And a bunch of anime that I don't really know all that much about. So, yeah, there's Gal Gadot right there. Gal Gadot. Her name is not Gail, it's Gal.
That's really cool.
Which, if you haven't yet seen that movie, the two of you in the country that haven't, it is definitely worth the $10. Go ahead and do it. Or whatever your movie ticket prices are where you live. Cost me $10, didn't mind. Worth every penny. Alright. Another comic creator as we move in towards the Dark Horse area. I used to read a lot of Dark Horse comics back when I read comics. They did a number of Aliens vs. Predator series the Dark Horse people did. It was quite fun. I'm pretty sure I sold off those books a long time ago. Okay. We'll come back around here.
Head on your shoulder. Like, what are you doing?
Bunch of anime stuff. Whoops. Cutting in on the press there. I gotta watch out where I'm going here. Got some pretty good stuff. Yeah, let's see. What else can I talk about other than just walking around and telling you what you're looking at? Because that's really interesting, I'm sure. Not. Okay. Capcom's booth, Monster Hunter World. This looks like it's a series of gameplay stations over here with massive numbers of lines. All good. We've got some kind of green screen thing going on. That looks fun. Try to move through the area here because we are definitely getting into the more popular / crowded areas of the con. I think I might head this way because there's some interesting things over here. Konami has a booth right over there. Very interesting. Tell you what, I will stop right over here in the Anavas. They do costuming, cosplay, a lot of Star Wars themed stuff, Star Wars helmets, looks like a Viper pilot jacket, very interesting, a line of Stormtrooper costumes and Star Trek uniforms and just all kinds of fun stuff. Hello, gentlemen.
How you doing, guys?
Yep. Just doing a little Twitch channel, nothing new. Nothing to see here. Quite interesting. And some fashion clothing, interesting stuff. Oh, and we even got a little shelf over here for Ghostbusters name tapes if you want them. There you go. Quite interesting. There we go. Okay. And then over here we've got Viz Media with an enormous booth display right there. All right. Hey, if there's anybody still with me, just pop a quick hi or something in the chat so that I know you're there. I'm not really, seeking a lot of attention, but we are doing some interesting things up here on the stage. It looks like somebody's making a latte with some latte art on it. That's interesting. Not quite sure who these folks are, but
And I actually met him, and I drew his picture for the conference.
Tim is awesome. We've done comics with Tim Gunn. He's come into our office. He's fantastic.
not sure. They're doing a whole lot better job at commentating than I am, I can tell you that right now.
What are the hardest parts of creating this?
Actually, I didn't know
Okay.
that this whole lot.
We'll come back over here. And I tell you what, I think we were going to go ahead and take the back way. You can see there is just a sea of humanity in here. Not complaining, that's the nature of the Comic-Con beast. We have a couple little bottlenecks right here though, but that's alright, it happens. There we go. Aha! If you ever wondered how they get those t-shirts up way in the top there, there's the big secret. A big long pole. Something tells me that wasn't a big secret. And then we're going to move through. And it looks like this main aisle is slightly less crowded, so we're going to go ahead and pop in here and head back down to the higher numbered aisles.
That's great.
If there is a defined traffic flow for this convention, I haven't figured it out yet. I'm guessing there's not. All right. Well, I can say this for all of Tony's fans. I have seen absolutely nothing even close to what Tony offers here as far as, handmade craft quilts and things of that nature. So I would imagine for people so inclined, she's probably going to be very popular. Looks like here we got walking past some original artwork. Judging from the prices on them, I'm guessing they're originals. Most people don't charge that much for a print. Sorry for the sniffling, guys. I'm hopefully getting over a cold. That is so my luck, though. I come to New York Comic Con and I pick up a bug. Let's hope it's a quick one. Okay. Alrighty, let's see what else we got here. Pretty good sized booth here for superhero stuff. For all your superhero needs. A lot of what you would expect here, Game of Thrones, Walking Dead.
And they're both dead.
Okay. Go up here a little higher. Looks like we have a gentleman here who is got half of a Iron Man costume on and the other half on the floor. That's got to be fun to walk around in. Oh, gender bent Hellboy. That's kind of fun. There's Hawkeye. Glad he made time out in his busy schedule to come to Comic-Con. Hanging out with Nick Fury. More stuff. We're about 2 aisles away from Tony's booth. We're getting there. Okay. I think we just passed Austin St. John, who I think was a Power Ranger. I don't know. I was not really a Power Ranger fan, but certainly nothing against those who were. Okay, let's go ahead and pop down.
Yeah, probably, I would say.
Okay. Again, got to take a minute to make sure I'm not stepping on any children. Hello. And yes, there are some children here at New York Comic Con, so it's good to keep an eye out. There's Hell Girl again. You know, it's amazing, just the sheer number of people in this place, and you do occasionally see the same person 2 or 3 times. It's kind of fun. And we're back here at the mothership, Craft Hackers, and there is the lady herself.
Are you having fun with everyone?
Yeah.
Are they having fun watching New York Comic Con?
Yeah, I think so. I hope so.
Fantastic.
Yep. It's a little hard to read this little tiny text. Yeah.
That's why it's good for facing the other way.
But I don't know. We've been through this whole hall, so.
Fantastic.
How do I? Oh,
Let us know if you have any questions.
Mississippi Gypsy just followed us, or Mississippi. We just had a new follower. Just popped up. Okay.
Thank you. No, Mississippi Gypsy was already following.
It just said she followed.
That's a
Yeah.
different one. Okay, hi, thank you.
Cool.
I appreciate that.
All right. You want to go ahead and call it a stream? Yeah.
If you want to call it. All right, say goodbye. And swipe
Okay.
up and
All right, folks. Well, let me go ahead and we'll
swipe it up. Say goodbye.
switch that. There we go. Okay.
I will have them do other walk arounds in a bit.
Yep. We'll do more later. So we're gonna call it. This is 4 more followers. Oh, I must have missed a couple. All right. This is Doug for Tony, signing off from New York Comic Con. We'll see you guys later.